Well, hello again, Links family. It's Chris Herman. I hope you've enjoyed the first two of the three with Tom Whitney. The third series we have coming up will be a real special one for you all. You've heard about how Tom's testimony has played out and how he's trusted God. He's talked a little bit about identity and what we put our identity in, and we're going to segue from that into what happens in your life when something tragic comes along that you weren't expecting. Why did God let this happen? This is a good question for the group, and it'll probably stimulate lots of conversation because every one of us had had something go on in their lives where it was unexpected, whether it's a loss of job, loss of family, loss of spouse, or loss of a child. Tom will touch on his experience with that, and hopefully you guys will come away with some more, and women will come away with some more discussion and find this to be a rich and inviting opportunity for you to be transparent and share your thoughts. I hope you've enjoyed this series of three and look forward to seeing you again sometime soon. Have a great day.
I mentioned the unfortunate truth that, people that have their identity in their spouses or their kids or their family, well, that can change in an instant as well. So I had an older brother, Bob, that you knew for also 20 plus years. And he is who led me to the Air Force Academy and encouraged me to follow in his footsteps. And so he was a major in the Air Force, married 9 years, four beautiful kids, and he had a quick 3-month bout with depression and succumbed to that and took his own life in January of 2020. So yeah, talking about having your own plans for the future and
Having things worked out, all the things that you think you're putting your identity in, like even your kids and your family. But yeah.
Right. Yeah, it can all be lost, it can all be taken away. But yeah, one of the key verses that I've leaned on since losing Bob, and I mean it goes with everything I brought up so far, is Proverbs 19:21. And there's multiple times in scripture that basically say the same thing, just with different words. But you can make many plans, but the Lord's purpose will prevail. And then you couple that with Romans 8:28. We know that God causes everything to work together for the good of those who love God and are called according to his purpose for them. I mean, both of those are basically boiling down to letting God be in control of everything, and understanding that that following Christ isn't signing up for a perfect, painless life, but it's signing up to follow him and submit to his will for you. And as the creator, he has the best and most perfect will for you. And you just need to be willing to submit the control to him and let him be the orchestrator. And there's another verse that I've leaned on a lot, even before losing Bob, but it was definitely solidified. And all through the Old Testament, or the New Testament, excuse me, there's such an extreme focus from Jesus and from Paul, of we are here to love God and love others. And the love others portion, I feel like I'm being called to focus on more and more each day as I study scripture. But I think it's very normal for us as humans to think about our own selfish needs and desires and ways that we're affected, and why me, and kind of asking for pity. But everything we go through, I think, is God equipping us to potentially help others. And sometimes, we will see that come to fruition. Sometimes we may not. But in 2 Corinthians, Paul writes, he comforts us in our troubles so that we can comfort others. When they are troubled, we will be able to give them the same comfort God has given us. And no matter what you've gone through, if you've lost a loved one, if you've faced addiction, if you've tried pro golf and failed miserably at it, there is someone out there that you can probably identify with and connect with, and hopefully encourage. But yeah, the New Testament is just littered with scripture, not encouraging us to pursue God so that we can become more holy and increase our standing with Him. It is to pursue God so that we can go and make more disciples and spread His kingdom and live for His glory.